Oh. Hmm?
Are we having this problem again with the game capture?
It looks like it. It looks like I am.
Remember this happened last time we did this. Shouldn't be too much of a fix. Is game audio coming through?
It looks like it is.
Okay.
Right, let me
Well,
relaunch
chat,
the game.
Before Dot, oh man, I was gonna say before Dot does her intro, you are now listening to some fuck ass nonsense. That is the Tasmanian Tiger 3 soundtrack.
I have something far more important.
What's that?
I wanted to report. I did send it to the Central Gaming Committee chat. Hideo Kojima had lunch at Katz's Deli.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
And tweeted about it like 3 or 4 times.
He's so excited.
Yeah, oh man.
Is he enough of a movie buff to
place.
do the Meg Ryan When Harry Met Sally moan in the middle of
I'll have what Hideo's having.
Yes, of course he is. Are you asking us if Hideo Kojima moans in public? Of course he does.
You are now listening to Radio Feed Area, your favorite channel in the people's areas. I am Dorothy, your beloved DJ. We're coming at you live from sunny California, where I am joined by my wonderful co-host. Scarlett and Jordan of the Central Gaming Committee are both here as we get into more Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 3.
Woo! Oh man.
Come look out from under
really
there. You know you're not allowed there.
Oh no! I've been very excited.
You caught me.
Very excited for more of this game that really sucks and is bad.
We've been having a lot of fun with this terrible game.
Yeah. Dorothy, could you can you remember to share the screen to us?
Yeah, okay, hold on.
Thank you.
I'd rather just sit here and imagine how shitty this game is.
We're having a lot of fun with it.
Dorothy and I will just like narrate what happens and then describe it to you after reconstruct it in your brain. Yeah, on genuinely goofy at like really not a good game, but you know the thing about bad media is that it's funny. Like if it's funny,
Boy, I wish that was universally true. Sometimes bad media just pisses me off.
Sometimes it's not.
Hey, it's this guy.
I've been stuck in this suit forever. I can't reach the back to find the zip. I'm busting.
You're what?
I almost did a
know
legitimate
that, man.
spit take. Oh my god.
The folks here in Cassopolis aren't very smart. They think I'm an actual crocodile. But I'm afraid if they find out the truth, I'll lose my membership at the Crocodile Club.
Am I not crocodile enough for the Crocodile Club?
I guess I'm gonna be a crocodile forever.
Okay, man.
This is a voice we would do.
Yeah, he sure is committing to this.
Thank you for skipping that. I didn't want to hear about how he was busting from being stuck inside of his fursuit. There's a the channel that Dot and I like Cosmonaut Variety Hour, did another like commentary track over the 3rd and 4th Resident Evil movies directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. Those movies are fucking hilarious. Like that is some funny ass bad media.
I remember the first time the Quinken were here. Back then, we didn't have any of your new fandangled bunyips. We had to use these things we call legs. But I guess you young'uns don't know what I'm talking about.
Legs?
When I was a
Yeah, how's that working out for you now,
we
bud?
listened to popular music on a phonographic record.
That did not
My
say phonographic when I first saw
favourite
it.
hit parade was Peter and the Petersons. We didn't have any of your compact discs or MT3 players, and we certainly wouldn't have listened to your Technic or flip-flop music.
I hate this character. I fucking hate him. Can we kill him? I want to
Back in
ruin him. I
my
want him dead.
day, when we needed to communicate with someone, we would use what we called a pen and paper. And if we needed to attach something, we would use a staple. We didn't use any of your internets or computer boxes. Did we ever get a virus by opening a letter? Well, actually, there was one this one time, but it was a long story.
Yeah, I remember the anthrax letters from 2001. That was a pretty prominent example. Oh, fuck, hand him a live grenade.
Oh, there's a
Hey, look, I'm really sorry
Southeast Asian
about the
Games
way my mum
showcase
treated you
video
back in the
about
old days.
Prove You're Human.
She was a bit batty.
I gotta watch that.
But she's better now.
Okay.
It's really nice to
You
have
sit
you
here
here
and
in
stare at the goth
Tassopolis,
baddie,
Ty,
or?
and I hope we can be friends. If there's anything I can do to help out with the Quinkin and all, I'd like to make it up to you for my mum.
Ty teleporting at
Hi.
the start of each dialogue
Hey,
is
look,
really funny.
I'm really sorry about the way my mum treated you back in the old days. She was a bit batty, but she's better now.
Do you think The Weeknd would like this character?
Yeah.
Enough, but not nearly enough to have the same kind of chokehold Dr. Takemi had.
I think that's fair. I do think we have to. I think we have to make it our mission as a. We should make it our mission as a society to find a persona that The Weeknd will be attracted to. I think that's important.
Ty! Oh, see you, Ty.
So, I wanted to ask you something about this game, Dot.
Yeah.
This is kind of related to the conversation I had on stream on Thursday. What would you say is like your favorite mechanic across all of these games? Like, which one is like what does this game have to offer? What mechanic do you feel is like so uniquely good about Ty the Tasmanian Tiger that like other games just don't do?
I like the boomerangs.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Just got fun boomerangs.
I mean, yeah, the boomerangs are fun, and like
It
they're a
is
very
fun.
unique like gliding mechanic.
Yeah, okay. It does seem like a very solidly fun like 3D platformer. We were having a conversation about like there was a video I watched by the YouTuber Rasputin about good mechanics in bad games, and I forget many of the games like that were his examples because I hadn't heard of them previously. He like mentioned bringing up like bonfire aesthetics in Dark Souls 2, but like he doesn't consider Dark Souls 2 a bad game, which is fair. But the conversation we had on Thursday was, oh yeah, this thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, crap.
Yeah, skittle. We were talking about our least favorite mechanics in our favorite games.
Oh, look, shark.
And sure. There was something I brought up on Thursday that I want to get your guys' opinions on.
Oh my god!
The way. Oh my god! Yeah, you obliterated that thing.
I feel bad.
Yeah, he died badly. How do we feel about the way that social links are incorporated into Clair Obscure? Do we think that's like done well, like balanced well?
Not particularly.
No. Yeah, it's I think it's excellent in terms of characterization. They serve that purpose, but
The scenes are very good.
yes. And I think they are necessary to fully understanding certain characters.
Yeah.
But when I think of them in terms of social links, I'm naturally going to compare them to
Persona.
the same mechanic from the Persona series, and it does not fill that. It does not fulfill that function in the slightest.
Yeah, because I was thinking about this and like, are you good, Dot?
Yeah, I'm adjusting the screen size. is a little small.
Oh, I couldn't see that happening at all. So I was like, what? Are we good? Because like the thing about Persona, like social links, like just Atlas in general, like metaphor also, is that like because of the time limits and the calendar inherent to the game, and like the fact that you won't be able to do everything most likely, is that like your progression with any particular character is a necessary act of willpower on the player's part. Like your investment with like choosing to like level up with Ryuji or Takemi is like that is a choice that you have.
Yeah, there is a cost benefit analysis that you're kind of internally making everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like Maxim Goes Out has certain weights.
Any time you spend on social links is time you aren't doing something else.
Yeah.
So it's an expression of your desire to like experience that character and spend time with them.
Totally. Yeah. And like the way I was thinking about Persona for a very long time in terms of like Western RPGs, where it's like, oh, but like you can't choose anything within their stories. That's not. Oh, hang on.
Hey, bro.
We gotta let slide.
Better go and get this over with. I hate doing these jobs for Cass. Makes me remember all the bad stuff I used to do.
Don't worry about it, mate. You've more than made up for it. Now it's time to go kick some
restorative justice.
Good one.
Aw, man, I really hate having to fly away on my awesome, stupid bird jet and blow up everything all badass and explosion and awesome. It makes me so sad to do this.
You were saying.
But yeah, like in Clair Obscur, I feel like having levels attached to the social link scenes, it feels like obligatory in a way. It's definitely like a signifier of the game's influence, for sure, but I feel like it is not implemented very well. And it's something that in whatever Sandfall makes next, I hope they can either do better or they could do better without. Charge the generators. But yeah. I feel like it's not even like a bad mechanic necessarily, but it's definitely something that it's an underdeveloped concept for sure. Maybe the most underdeveloped concept of the whole game.
I do think it is impressive how much like additional story, side story and lore there is, outside of the critical path.
Oh my god, yeah.
A ridiculous amount in Act 3 alone, that you can choose to never even touch. And still be perfectly satisfied with the game.
Totally, yeah. It's the balance of lore and storytelling that I love it.
Right, like it's there if you want to pursue it, and also suffer through some very difficult boss battles in certain cases.
I still haven't beaten Simon.
I haven't even tried.
Or have any of you tried to fight Oskio yet?
No.
Oh boy. On expert, which is how I play, he's a son of a bitch. He's difficult. You're fighting evil Eskie. It's difficult. It's tough.
I don't want to fight evil Eskie. Eskie is my friend.
But no. It's like a.
That fucking plushie still hasn't arrived, by the way.
I know. We'll hopefully get an email about it this month. But if not, I'm going to start messaging IGN store.
Finally getting the Persona 30th anniversary hoodie I pre-ordered months ago.
I have the 10th anniversary Supergiant LP, and that took a year and a half to arrive because pre-orders went up and then COVID happened, so production kind of halted.
Oh shit, Star Wars pack for Power Wash Simulator 2, let's fucking go!
Ooh! Yeah, they announced that a while back.
That'll be fun.
It will be out July 16th.
We should have some more sessions for that sometime.
I've been slowly making my way through the Adventure Time DLC for it.
Nice. But what about you guys? What are some examples of really poor mechanics in games that you love?
The immediate first one that comes to mind is the tank battles in Batman Arkham Knight. Batmobile is not well implemented in that game.
I don't actually mind that. Now those ones.
I don't think it's as bad as everyone acted, but like it gets annoying after.
That actually is related to something that we talked about on Thursday. How do we feel about like Detective Vision style mechanics in games?
Depends on the game.
I mean, the only game I really like it in is Arkham Origins.
That one specifically, not like Asylum or City.
Well, Origins has a very specific like a very specific aesthetic. Like it's very noirish, and I feel like it suits that more so than it does the other games in the series.
Okay.
Also, I don't really like the crime scene reconstructions in City, and I think even in
I thought the reconstructions were neat.
Oh, come on.
I played a game. Oh, God.
I really like the reconstructions in Origins.
Red Dead Redemption 2 didn't have crime scene reconstructions in it. There's a specific game that I'm thinking of that had them kind of like that. I thought they were kind of stupid. Might have been Assassin's Creed Odyssey? I don't know.
I liked Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
It's a good game. It's a good game, and it's just like, it's like, well, honestly, Assassin's Creed's important to bring up for this because they had the fucking Eagle Vision mechanic, which was definitely coming out at the height of this trend of just like, there is a button you can press and now everything important is highlighted in the environment.
Yeah, I think the Detective Vision thing makes a lot of sense with that. It's when they try putting them in other single player superhero games that, you know, everything just turns into that, you know, use your Hulk Vision tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find crime scene.
Because
Yeah,
like
I can almost get it with Spider-Man and Wolverine because they both have heightened senses in their own special ways. Like, come the fuck on.
Yeah, that seems a little stupid. Because like Spider-Man's heightened senses aren't for like sniffing out clues; they're alerting him to threats usually.
Right. Like I can forgive, you know, Insomniac Spider-Man for borrowing a lot of features from the Arkham games. Namely with like the counter thing explicitly being Spidey sense. That makes perfect sense, even better than it does for Batman, honestly.
Totally. I think the challenge is, you know, giving you a video game where you are playing as like the smartest guy in the story, because Batman is smarter than anyone who has played the game. And if you remember my Asylum, hey, you got it. If you remember my Arkham Asylum playthrough, you'll remember it's like struggling with puzzles in that game is really frustrating because like Batman should not be having this problem. There's like definitely a way to balance it that doesn't feel so patronizing, but that's always the risk that you're running. Can you shoot midair? Like, can you jump and then?
I can, but it's a bit awkward.
Maybe it's like jumping straight up on the platform and just kind of like pivoting instead of trying to like jump onto the platform.
Literally what they wanted me to do here.
You're hitting it. What the fuck?
Oh, well, there we go.
Well, that's stupid. Yay, we're finally free.
I love this 3D platformer.
Yeah, what about you?
Who, me?
Yeah. Just the with regards to the original question. Like, favorite games, least favorite systems. Oh, hey, fellas.
Well, speaking of what we're playing right now, well, like, it was like that's a thing. That's a thing in like 3D platforms in like the 2000s. Like the sequels add a bunch of bullshit that sucks. You know?
Yeah.
That like has nothing to do with the core mechanics. Like, why am I doing this shit?
Yeah. Other than like, see,
like
this
the
goes
robot's
back to-
cool, but like the plane, the go-karts, I don't need that.
This goes back to a problem that the early Resident Evil games experienced. You know, the remake in Code Veronica, and Code Veronica had many problems, but the core issue that would extend to games like Zero and the Outbreak, like co-op games, is that the fundamental game format of Resident Evil was like so tight and didn't need to be changed. So the only thing that they could do was just add like toxic amounts of novelty to the experience. Like, okay, now we're gonna have you fight a zombie elephant and like a big scary bat, without like adding anything that actually felt like it had value. And like, that's what I feel like that's the case with 3D platformers. Like, a 3D platformer is not a hard thing to make. It is very acceptable and it's effortlessly fun and enjoyable. So yeah, what do? Add like flying mech suits and ghosts and goblins. It's and yeah, it
and the
shows
melee combat, the fucking melee combat.
Yeah, that was kind of what happened in the transition from Jak and Daxter to Jak 2. And they pulled it off, but like, and I get like, you know, wanting to expand things, because like, the OG Jak and Daxter is a perfect game. I will die on that. It is a perfect platforming adventure game.
Excellent game.
So they made a GTA instead.
Yeah. And it's not what we came to Jak and Daxter for. Jordan, is there any, like, what system do you feel is like most superfluous and unnecessary in Nier Automata?
You know, I was actually trying to ask myself that question. And unfortunately, the knee-jerk answer is the fishing system, but that is extremely
yeah, like, the problem with the fishing system in that game is that it's really funny.
Yeah, and it's a JRPG. There's going to be a fishing minigame. I made my peace with that, you know?
Yeah. It's you can't really be that mad about it existing.
And there's little things that are like vestigial from like OG Nier, like, you know, being able to ride on certain animals' backs, which like you know how the traversal works in that game. You absolutely don't need that shit.
Yeah, like there is no reason. I don't think I ever did that once in my playthrough.
Yeah.
I will say
the hacking mechanic for 9S is definitely not for everyone, and like being required to do that for a playthrough and a half can be a little divisive, I would imagine.
I can imagine people liking it. I can respect that.
You definitely were not having a great time on Route B.
No. Playing as 9S was definitely rough. However, I think it's good. I think it adds to the game. I think the game would be worse without it. Honestly, I think the pod system is not very well implemented. Yeah,
the pods are a little extraneous. Again, that is a bit of a vestige from OG Nier, because
I was gonna ask
that little flying thing that, you know, can help out in combat and set off spells and stuff like that. It's very different though, and that one is far more essential to the plot than the pods are. We don't really come into, you know, major play except for like a couple major story beats, including the very end.
Hey, Heartless. Oh no, you're ambushed. This is exactly like a Halo 5 level.
It's one of those things like
they stick you in a little canyon and set the dogs on you.
Yeah, it's like, surprise, but you didn't expect these enemies. Yeah, no,
it's always the fucking dogs too.
It's always the dogs.
I was thinking about Halo 5. I think that's like the only time like you and I have been playing a game together where we weren't having a good time.
No, we were having fun. It was like a fun experience. But no, that game was just ass. It's just not good.
We were frowning like most of that game.
Oh god, I can't even remember which level specifically, but like there's like that one level where they just like stick Spartan Locke and friends in like a pit full of dogs or something, and it's just like miserable. It was like 3 for 3 like farted on us.
So that's like half the levels.
Yeah, it's rough. But there was like one in particular where we got stuck for like half an hour, and then until the solution was just let's just run.
Oh yeah, we just ran. We didn't fight. We just like ran through the level.
Miserable. In terms of like extraneous systems, the one that came up that Steffi and I talked about, and I ended up posting about this. You can't even blame Fallout New Vegas for having the karma system. But like in that one, it's like, what are we doing? You know?
Yeah.
Oh god, it's like my arm went off.
Yeah, it's Pavlovian.
But I feel like there's been plenty of nitpicks about what the specific decisions that raise or lower karma in those games, and like, oh, what do they mean by this? And it's like, I don't know. I feel like when you consider the like 15 or 18 months or whatever that New Vegas took to develop, and they were just like making a classic Fallout style game into the Fallout 3 engine, of course there's going to be some like weird vestiges from the past. Like that's fine. I don't think
good.
It's
We
New
have
Vegas
to fight this guy again.
Oh, this freak! Yay!
Yeah.
I don't think it's even. It's not even Fallout New Vegas's fault that it exists.
It didn't have to be born.
Yeah, you went the wrong way.
What? No, I didn't. There was no other way to go.
I thought a door like opened and revealed that guy.
Yeah, look, he's on the map.
Oh! I thought it was like near you. I'm sorry. Yeah, no.
To me, the funniest flaw in the karma system is specifically in Fallout 4. If you choose to do the Nuka World DLC, like you basically turn the President and the Minutemen on you permanently.
It's miserable. It's so
just
bad.
Just by doing the thing that you paid for.
And like,
well,
Nuka World literally. I mean,
that only happens, Jordan, if you choose to turn the Commonwealth into like slaves. So I think that's pretty forgivable.
Well, the only way to finish the quest of the DLC that you paid for is to turn the Commonwealth into slaves.
No, you can just murder all the raiders.
No, if you murder the raiders, you can't turn the park on. That quest is locked. There's no way to get the like ending fireworks show that says congratulations, you finished Nuka World unless you do the raider mechanic.
Right.
I've tried
it. You can
it doesn't
finish
work.
that and then murder all of them, which I did.
But like the Preston thing is irreversible. It doesn't. You are locked into your role as a raider warlord, and you can still control the Minutemen settlements. Oh, that's just mean. It's so terrible. Like, if you treat Nuka World DLC as just like a fun Fallout-themed Disneyland to explore, the problems don't really emerge. But like, if you choose to participate in the given narrative and explore it out to its fullest extent, it basically completely invalidates any illusion of life that the game has. And like, that's not even a big problem, but it's a Fallout game, and I expect a little bit better than that. I like his whip noises. They're fun.
And you want to talk extraneous systems, one of the funniest things to me is that, you know, Saints Row 4 is a game that really just pushes the limits of absurdity for that series.
The power is back on.
And like, you know, you're hacking the program and like,
powerful
you know, becoming
Good
a
one.
superhuman and
Still
like,
doesn't
you know,
feel
you
right
can
working
run at
with
the speed of
Cass,
sound and jump
but
over
it's
like
good to
8
help all
buildings
the
in
other
a single
people in
bound and all this
Cassopolis,
shit.
and I'll do
But if you
anything
want,
to
you
get
can still
Cass
just, you know,
back.
hijack and drive.
I know what you mean, bro. It's not the same without her around.
What do you mean by that, Sly? I'm still not over when he played. He was fucking Shazza while I was gone.
Yeah, what? Bro. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I have a job for you. I
Oh,
need to get
good,
one of
he's gonna
my
be doing this.
robo-bugs through Kossi Atoll, but I'm worried that the Quincan will attack it. So, I've decided it would be safer if I were using you as a warm-blooded shield. Thanks, Ty. You're a real life
He's getting
loser.
dizzy.
Saber, I mean life saver.
I fucking love Boss Cass.
He's awesome. He's my hero. Alex said some shit like a couple of hangouts ago that sounded like something Boss Cass would say.
Whoa, badass.
Wow.
The only remaining link to the ancient weapon lies somewhere in southern rivers. That town must be found and destroyed. Then I, the all-powerful Queen King, can cross into this land unchallenged and destroy everything.
This is just a guy. Why is he talking?
The prisoner! Get her!
Oh, okay, boss.
So, Jordan, I think at least you and I can agree that Metal Gear Solid is a good game.
Terrific.
Yeah. Yeah. And,
yes. And I'm terrified of this common ground you're establishing because it sounds like you're about to say something a little divisive.
not even that much. But, Metal Gear Solids 2 and 3, you know, my favorites. My favorites.
My favorite games ever.
Yeah. And, for everything that they add to the game, and everything that works, and like the leaps forward that each Metal Gear Solid game makes are always so impressive. They get just so ambitious and do such insane shit with their technology. Dot and I observed this back in the fucking 2D games. They were doing shit like that. But the free aim system
There was something
that they
else we
add
observed in the 2D games.
Yeah, I know. The free aim shooting.
Jordan,
that,
you know what I'm talking about?
So the free aim shooting that the games add in Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 is generally, like, they do a lot of fun stuff with it, and like having area-specific damage points is good. However, I feel like it's a little bit game-breaking. Just a little bit. And it's not a big problem in Metal Gear Solids 2 and 3, especially 3, where I feel like I used it more frequently. I think in 2 I was still doing, like, ooh, Magnet Stone. I was still doing a lot of hold-ups and, like, combat takedowns. But when you think back to Metal Gear Solid 1, which didn't have this system, and then the re-release, the Twin Snakes, for the GameCube, which had, like, updated cutscenes, graphics, and new systems like the free aim, you realize that, oh, if Snake can shoot, it just completely destroys this game. Like, there's just no challenge anymore. I don't think it's inherently bad, but I do think it is very, very... especially in Metal Gear Solid 5. In Metal Gear Solid 5, if you're good at free aiming, then there's just no challenge. They're just fucked. Just trike. You got it.
Taking them off.
Yeah.
Scar, what would you say is your favorite part of the Metal Gear series?
My favorite part of the Metal Gear series?
Yes.
Now, I'm trying to decide if it's like a character, which would be Revolver Ocelot.
Hey, it's the Redback gang.
Or
I hear that you guys have a Thunder Egg.
So, what if we do?
Yeah, we took it off Dennis's clothesline fair and square.
I think I know where this is going.
Is it gonna end with race you for it?
Race you for it!
Be brave, Dorothy. You can do this. If it was a specific moment, it would be the final boss of Metal Gear Solid 4. If it was a game, it would be Snake Eater. Just my favorite thing about them in general... Probably just Snake, honestly. Probably just the character Solid Snake. When I think about, like, my, like, overall impressions of, like, the game as a whole, and, like, how they change from title to title, and what they, like, say about, like, where Hideo Kojima was at any point in his career, and, like, what he was thinking about. like, Solid Snake is pretty synonymous with that most of the time. Starting out as just like a cut and paste version of like favorite action heroes from the mid 80s to fleshing out into a more nuanced and thoughtful character who really represents just like how he thought of himself as a creator at any given time, especially when you think about like Metal Gear Solid 4, right? He's really up there with like just like favorite game protagonists just of all time, and it really helps that he's so fucking funny. He's fucking hilarious.
He's very funny. Is the thing.
A security camera. Yeah, Snake. They have cameras at this facility. I'm as shocked as you are.
What?
Oh,
because I didn't get the fucking pieces of the fucking. Fuck you!
Oh.
Fuck you! I won the fucking race!
Fuck this! I'm out of here. Why do you have a time? Okay, this yeah, the time limit show up, and that was his.
So we're talking about our least favorite mechanics. Anyway, my favorite part of the Metal Gear series, well, he's a little guy. You may have heard of him.
Yeah.
We haven't heard from him much, but he's always in our hearts.
Oh, speak for yourself, please.
You know who he is?
You know, the thing about Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake is that the Running Man boss fight isn't even like all that bad necessarily. It's just that like the way that game handles saving, given its like, you know, period of release and like how things went and like just the kind of clumsiness that can happen in older games with more jank meant that I had to fight him like 4 times.
You're just salty that you fell victim to Running Man, the world's fastest mercenary!
Yeah, pretty annoying. Are there any... Okay, this is kind of related to something that Lee said on Thursday. Is there anything in Pokemon that you, like, really dislike?
I mean, they kept adding mechanics every generation and, you know, abandoning them the next. They were taking a lot of big swings, so they weren't all going to be winners. I was never crazy about, like, contests or hideouts.
I don't like Mega Evolution.
Really?
I've never liked Mega Evolution.
Ooh. Ace says Gigantamax / Dynamax is pretty meh. That's
I like Dynamax, I don't like Gigantamax. And I don't like Gigantamax for the same reason I don't like Mega Evolution.
I generally feel that ever since Gen 6, maybe even 5, if you want to get a little technical, the games have been very invested in having a gimmick mechanic to differentiate themselves. And, like, it's fine, you gotta, like, you know, justify your existence somehow, but it goes back to that thing that I said earlier about, like, you're not changing things up besides just, like, adding absurd amounts of novelty to the formula and tilting off the balance. And that's how I justify that's how I justify not playing Pokemon games past Gen 5.
So, Z-moves really didn't do anything for me.
The one battle mechanic that I like is terrestrialization, and the reason I like terrestrialization and the reason I didn't like Mega Evolution is that Mega Evolution kind of inherently privileges specific Pokemon over others.
Yes.
Because only certain Pokemon get a Mega Evolution. Whereas terrestrialization is universal, and you can do a lot of really fun strategies and synergies with it.
Yeah, I think that's way more interesting. There's like, you know, the Pokemon meta, which discounts just certain Pokemon on principle for having bad stats or whatever.
Let's go destroy that
I feel like what you described kind of bucks against that.
To stand around jabbering. Let's go.
My personal favorite thing about terrestrialization is the way that the gym leader music switches up
supposed to be
when they
protecting the
terrestrialize.
Robobug?
That bit is like
sir?
was like consistently always one of my favorite
these days.
Yeah, it's like in Gen 5 when they do it on their last Pokemon.
We're helping him.
Yeah.
Or in
in
8th gym when the music changes with the Gigantamax.
In that case, let's go protect that Robobot.
Gigantamax was good for like that was a fine like hype moments in Aura.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't,
and
you know, and it lent itself well to the raid mechanic.
Oh god, that's
in the Wild Zone, but that was about it.
Another like small one is the turret sequences in Dead Space 1, but that's just like, you know, super generalized. That's just like bad game design trends creeping into something otherwise.
Big one for me, and I'm sure this is uncontroversial to those who have played them. I think the Uncharted series would be significantly better if they cut the gunfight sequences by half.
I feel the same about Red Dead Redemption 2.
They're very perfunctory in Uncharted. Because like that's not what the game is about.
Yeah.
Like Red Dead, I get it. Like, you know, Old West shootouts are, you know, they're a cliche for a reason.
But the intensity at which they happen in Red Dead 2 is very conspicuous. It's just like it's like really we couldn't have thought of a better way for this mission to end other than Arthur Morgan shoots a bunch of people. Sometimes like it's not like every shootout is bad. It's just like I feel like there's just too many of them. Like the mission where I noticed this was the big balloon mission where it's just like we don't need to be doing this right now.
I love the balloon mission up to the fucking shootout section at the end.
Yeah, exactly. It's so cool and like so technically impressive. And then that happens and it's like, okay, now I'm just playing a fucking AAA game again.
Yeah,
that's like
this
the only
is a
thing
Rockstar game after all.
Exactly. That's like the only thing I really have to complain about that game. Otherwise, it's a perfect masterpiece that we all love.
If we want to talk game series that is overloaded with unnecessary mechanics and is actually better off for it, Yakuza.
Yes, 100%. Haven't even played Yakuza, and I agree.
Oh my god, there's so much to fucking do in those games, and there are whole stories and plot lines that go along with them should you choose you want to do it. Otherwise, like, you know, you can ignore it if you want. You can make money and get great gear doing it, you know, learn a bit more about the characters, or just follow the critical path and you'll get a similar experience.
I feel like the overstuffedness the overstuffedness of the Yakuza games is kind of like an essential part of their identity, honestly. Like, could you imagine what Yakuza would be, even if you never used the system, what it would be without a karaoke minigame? God, no.
Yeah, no, it would be, you know, it would be considered a GTA clone in the US, and it would have, and they would have stopped porting the mobile.
Exactly, yeah. Something that I pointed at.
There, mission done.
Oh. That one actually wasn't as bad as the first one you did. I still don't like these parts, but... Oh, who's this little freak?
Dead, apparently.
Oh, I guess the editor got tired of that scene, okay.
That
was a really weird cut.
The Robobug survived. Whoever was protecting it was a formidable force.
We were the ones protecting it.
You were there, remember?
Oh, yes. Silly me. Well done, sir.
I hope it was worth it, for Shazza's sake.
Something that is kind of generalized, but...
I still don't have my Thunder Egg. Get it now.
I need to see Boss Cast demand a copy of Bambi for the PS2.
I need to see Boss Cast demand pictures of Spider-Man!
Get me pictures of Spider-Man! I want to talk about how it goes in like Resident Evil games specifically again. I feel like in Resident Evils 7 and 8, there's this thing that happens where the last level, like the last like chunk of the game is the longest one. And I I think I get what they're doing. They are trying to create a sense of escalation and challenge, and that's fine and that's fair. But I feel like with Resident Evil games, things that are like meant to be like tight and linear and, you know, more like with like very curated specific designs, I feel like you can't slow down that momentum that way. Like in Resident Evil 7, you have this like incredibly atmospheric and tense set of horror like set pieces with all these like, richly designed interiors and monsters and a very creepy tale of like one family's degradation. And then the last levels is like, why are we on a boat right now? What's going on? What are we doing here? I can't think of what would be like a good example. Consider like Persona 5, where like the escalating escalating complexity of the puzzles in the way down to the Holy Grail. I remember watching Dot's like private playthrough recently, where it's just like, this should be a much more satisfying run to the climax, and Dot's stuck on a stupid tile puzzle. This should not be happening right now.
Yeah, and they did it again, and arguably a little bit more opaque in the third semester. Color light puzzles.
Yeah.
Which puzzle? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking color puzzles.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to like keep like the same level, because like then you like the same level of complexity every time, because then you like get monotony. But
like the thing about the color puzzles, like I completely wipe them from my memory every time because they suck so much, and the rest of Marky's Palace is so good.
It is. Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
It's incredible. Then you get down there and it's like, oh, that's right. This is gorgeous. The change to the music is like harrowing. Oh no, this fuck-ass puzzle again.
Yep. Like in Kingdom Hearts 1, there is a notorious ad rush like survival challenge that you have to do right before the final boss that is significantly harder than the final boss because it has like no checkpointing.
The last time I played Persona 5 was the first time I ever got all of the will seeds in Marky's Palace, because usually I skipped the one you get at like more of that puzzle.
The hardest entry in that light puzzle series is to get to the last one. It's stuck.
And like you can't even take the item with you in New Game Plus, so it's really only applicable in
it is very much a New Game Plus item too.
I don't think you take it with you in New Game Plus.
Yes, you can.
You can.
It's designed for New Game Plus. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like an instant knockdown attack on everything.
Right, I guess I'll have a special little treat when we stream it.
Ooh. It seems like a really like such a weird like obstacle to progressing in the game, because the game is not about puzzles. not at all.
Yeah, but like but the thing is, every palace before then does have a puzzle involved.
G'day, guys. Hey, have you seen a bunch of little kids playing with some toy carts?
You've got the mouse transformations on the Earth. You've got the airlocks on the spaceport.
They got a cute little name for their playgroup.
Every other time I play that game, I get stuck on them. Because I start overthinking it. Otherwise I'm just like, oh, that's right. Like, you just go in a circle and you get
I didn't mean to offend you. It's just that your families are worried about you. You might want to think about heading home.
Listen here. Shut up.
And like in the thing I'm writing, I recently got to that part of the palace, and I made a note of how like the wonderment and terror of like hurtling through the vacuum of space very quickly takes a backseat to the annoyance of having to flip all those fucking switches.
Don't forget the nuclear-powered steering, Redback Thorn.
Just
what?
Yeah, no, I read a fic that like was actually.
Why don't you find out for us?
Sounds like fun.
Doubt.
I'll have a crack at it.
Deal.
Yeah, no, I'd read a fic that like really focused on like this was like very specifically a thing that Joker was like terrified of ever having to deal with. Like he keeps trying to put on a brave face for everyone, and Dakota, who he's dating in this particular fic, is like, I know you're bullshitting me, and you need to knock that off right now.
That's kind of cute.
Honestly, this thing kind of handles really well.
Yeah, no, you're breezing through this.
It looks like you're playing a different game right now. It looks like you're playing a real game.
Like, this is actually really good. Holy shit. This is a really good card.
Drifts for you. Holy shit.
Holy fuck. Yeah. What? Are we sure this is the same game?
You know what's funny is Danganronpa is a series that is Danganronpa is a series that is infamous for unnecessary mechanics.
Yes, that was awesome.
But I've got to admit,
better to say extremely unpopular minigames that are required to
You gotta be
at certain
kidding!
points.
You're not going to give that little rat the
And they
prize,
keep
are you?
trying to
I
like
think he
iterate
should
on
get
them
the
or like
prize.
improve them from game to game, and they never
he
fully
gets the
succeed.
prize, but that's it. Now get out of here before I change my mind.
So I'm gonna kind of get up. So I'm gonna go right out a little bit.
I still don't have my Thunder Egg.
Shut up!
Now.
Do I seriously have to do that mission? Oh my god.
Man.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I was gonna say we better not be getting into another menace and trap situation. So one thing that I brought up on stream that I know you guys have had plenty of experience with because you're all big fans of this format of games, corpse runs in FromSoft, right? You know, we all know that you all know what I'm talking about.
Obviously, so for the people at home who don't know what you're talking about, please elaborate.
Well, you know how FromSoft has basically popularized, well, FromSoft has popularized many things, but among them is the specific death penalty where your loot/souls drop where you die, and in order to get them back, you must go back to where you were and recollect them. Yeah, we all know it. Corpse runs.
I know the mechanic, I just didn't know it by name.
Yeah. I was doing a bit. I figured as much. In general, I don't have a huge problem with these. Like in Dark Souls 1, and to some extent, Bloodborne, I always felt that if I would die and if I was like stuck in a dungeon or something, and I had a bunch of souls, I would be like, oh, okay, now I can go through the dungeon and keep fighting the enemies, and when I get back to my drops, I'll have even more loot, so I'll be making incremental progress. So I didn't even view it as like that much of a penalty most of the time. And I used to get really annoyed by these in Hollow Knight, because Hollow Knight and Silksong have the same mechanic. And they improve on FromSoft by not having your Geo or Rosaries or whatever drop in a boss room. Like if you die in a boss room and you like had a bunch of souls and everything, it means you have to like redo that boss over and over again if you want to get your shit back, and that sucks. That's terrible. However, I've been replaying Elden Ring recently, and I realized that I don't love the mechanic in that game very much. I don't think it fits. It's like the one instance where I'm like, you have this giant non-linear game where you're encouraging me to move on to other challenges if I get stuck on one to find my comfort. And you still have this mechanic that if I lose like 40,000 runes in this stupid dungeon or boss, I'm basically stuck in there looping it until I get my shit back. And it feels like it bucks against the design intentions of the game in a way that it often doesn't with the others. Sekiro doesn't do this. Sekiro, what it does is every time you die, you have a 30% chance by default of not losing any of your rewards, but if otherwise you just like lose half of them, and that's it. You don't have a chance to get them back. But there's like little increments and stop gaps on like where your like lost progress goes. So it's not like a total wipe. You still have like some of your XP and most of your currency. But yeah, like I think in Elden Ring it's just like they need to have like some penalty for death to create like some amount of like threat of consequence and like penalty on death. But I don't think the usual Dark Souls style way to do it is right for that game. Hollow Knight actually has a fun little counter to this where if you can collect enough of an item called rancid eggs, you can just like go back to the main hub area and talk to this funny little priestess, and she'll just like summon your soul like back into the room so you can just get your shit back that way.
My eggs.
Your eggs.
My eggs. My eggs.
Hashtag my eggs.
My
Silksong
eggs.
has a similar mechanic to this, but I have a little bit of a bone to pick with it. It's not as good. There's honestly plenty of things you could criticize the FromSoft games about, and I would consider them fair. But that's the one thing where I'm just like, I don't know if Elden Ring. I think it's an instance where Elden Ring is underserved by having so many specific mechanics from the Dark Souls games, specifically.
See ya, toy.
Ooh, hang on. I don't know to what extent Dorothy will be able to answer this, because you haven't played enough of this game to really. I don't know how much of this game you've played to really have an opinion on the matter.
Hey, Pop.
Jordan, anything in Hades that you think should have been cut?
Hey, party boy.
Nothing comes to mind.
Must be fun working with Uncle
Because
Dennis.
I did consider it. I'm sure there was
his
something,
uniform.
but it was just not.
Like the problem with Hades is that it's generally perfect.
Hey,
Yeah.
party boy.
But I'm
Do you
always
think
saying,
the Queen can like to
fuck
dance?
this game, it's perfect.
Hey, do you like this character?
Crazy tiger.
Yeah, she
No.
kind of
You
plays.
know my Uncle Dennis likes to dance. He's one cool frog.
That's what I've always been saying that about Dennis. I got one thing, and this is very personal, but I hate the adamant rail.
Really?
I really want to like it. I really want to like a fantasy hack and slash game that happens to have a gun, but I hate the gun. I hate how it works.
Okay.
It feels.
I
really
remember
wrong.
having pretty good runs with it, like towards the end of my time playing it.
I think it's
and liking
the
it
one-
more than I thought I would.
It's the one weapon where I only have one successful run with. Everything else I have multiple. That one, it's the only one where it's just like, nope, that was it.
I don't know if I unlocked the gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't know if you played it long enough to even get it and know how it works. I like that it changes up the rhythm. Shield is a really great weapon for learning the game. It's not my favorite weapon.
All right.
My favorite stuff.
All right. No need for the backhanded compliment.
No. I mean that genuinely. I always recommend, like, yeah, like, try the shield if you're struggling. Like, I think that's great. And if you can play the shield well and it can like take you ahead and you can get runs, I think that's great, Dorothy. I don't think it's a problem. I still love the noise that this thing makes. It makes fucking Mr. Krabs walking noises. No. Shield is great. I ran with the shield for a long time. My favorite is the fists because I like playing games just hyper-aggressively.
I like running and punchy.
Yeah! No, it rocks. The way that I wanted to...
Your playstyle in any given game is usually extremely aggressive, so...
Exactly, yeah. It really suits. And the way that I feel about punching in Hades is the way that I wanted to feel about the gun. Where it's just this alternative that feels so stupid, but it works. And I like that every weapon has a quirk that shifts up the rhythm in his free scrub. That like shifts up the rhythm in a slightly different way. And the gun definitely has that. It's like the most drastic shift. To me, adding a reload button is just like throws everything off a bit too much. Okay, I gotta get the egg fragments.
Alright, I think the strat is to grab them like on the first lap.
And then just win the race.
Yes.
Whoa!
Jesus fucking Christ, what is happening
There's one
here? Yeah.
So there's 2 before this tunnel.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a few runs to like learn the... Excuse me! To learn the positioning.
I'm trying to find Boss Cass's Thunder Egg if you even care.
There's one on the road.
Like never mind, you got it.
Cut!
And one right before the finish line. It's okay.
Are you shitting me?
This driving looks miserable.
This is
You're so brave.
Can I have the other cart back?
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
The other cart handled really well.
There's already got half.
I'm getting lapped. Fuck me.
Do you actually have to win the race, or do you just?
I have to win the race.
That's so stupid. Oh my god. Oh. You have to go through it? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
This is fucking miserable. Hi! Don't patronize me.
Oh god! Oh my god, it's so precise! You missed it! Oh no, yeah.
Hey, I'm not in last place anymore!
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to do this one again.
See, I'm actually winning the race now.
The fact that it like knocked you back to 8th that like adds a bunch of time to your total makes it just feel like it's broken. Okay, there's the first one.
Hey! Nice. Age before beauty!
Maury, shut the fuck up. That's 2.
There's one under the overpass to the left. It's okay, we'll get it next time. One on the rope. After this.
I guess this is blue shell.
Got it. Nice.
4.
Then one by the finish line.
Damn it.
Oh, get out of it!
Bridge and finish line, then we got it. You're in first. Let's go. This is it. It's okay, we'll get that one next time.
Coming up on the finish line.
Need a hand tie?
That's so stupid.
Alright, one more chance.
Oh, get out of it!
Yes, Ace, this cart handling is such ass. This is terrible. Okay, slow down.
Good game.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let me see if I can at least get the one by the finish line. Fuck you.
Dirt rat boy.
Wasn't very nice.
Oh, you can go around. No, I think those two that you're missing are kind of bullshit. And the like the hitbox on them is just really weird. Okay.
Oh, rude.
Yeah. on, that should have worked.
Alright, that's 3.
Nice. They are on the minimap, so we can remember where they are. It's cool. Yes,
All right.
fucking finally.
Alright.
That's really good. Okay, coming up. On the left.
Alright.
Yes, got
one
it.
more. I need to stick to this side.
Good job.
Yeah!
Let's go. Let's finish this.
Fuck,
Oh my god.
Fuck!
Oh god.
No!
No!
Are you fucking me?
Shit?
Are you fucking me?
Maury, you piece of shit! I doubt your commitment to our mission, Maury!
See you at the finish line!
I fucking hate everyone involved in this race. Including the people who are in it and the people who designed it.
Need a hand tie?
Fuck you!
Shit.
Die.
Oh my god.
These fucking turtles!
It's the turtles that fucked me.
It is the turtles that fucked you. Yeah, sure, finish. There, that'd be... Nice.
4.
Tunnel and...
Damn it.
Okay. If you can get the finish line 1 now, then you can just, like, get your lead and focus on winning.
So fair.
Nice.
Oh, get out of here!
Frosty.
Yes!
Yes! Go. Alright. Those turtles can eat shit and also die. It makes you really fucking fast.
No!
Oh my god! No. Go. Yes. We're free!
Oh, fuck me.
That was miserable.
Oh.
Well, next time you won't be so lucky. How did
I
you
know.
do it?
Piece of cake, really.
Cake? Where?
Ty, you don't have to lie.
Sister cake.
Hilarious.
Slave rat. One of my dropships has crashed into the ocean near Billabong Island. There was a device on board that I need you to retrieve.
Hello, Cass.
I want you to find out where Shadow
Nice to
is.
see you too.
I'm very close to doing.
One of your little friends is there waiting for you already.
Oh, and Ty, be careful.
You want to succeed or not, asshole?
I fucking love this guy.
He's awesome.
Boss Cass is so fucking cool.
He's so fucking funny. He's gonna be
Slave rat.
Hello. Welcome back to Bumfree Scrub. What are some of like the worst driving mechanics you've experienced in any game?
Tie 2 driving mechanics are pretty bad. And obviously the fucking cart in this.
Cart in this is pretty miserable. Mass Effect 1 car comes to mind, but
no, that's beautiful chaos.
That one is so bad that it wraps back around to being amazing. It is genuinely it's the mark of good game design to have it be so bad that I'm having fun with myself. Most recently, I love how badly the carts in Super Battle Golf handle.
Oh yeah, those things are shit.
You'll have like some good speed for a little bit, but like once you reach top speed, you basically can't steer.
What am I doing?
Watch out for the lasers.
I'm just kind of flipping around. This one might be a little bit controversial for me, but Sephi brought this one up on Thursday. I'm curious how you feel about it too. Kind of similarly to the karma system in New Vegas. How do you feel about the Paragon Renegade system in Mass Effect? I think it's an improvement on the light side dark side system in KOTOR. It has a bit more nuance, but like, you know.
It has this weird effect of like flattening.
You fuckers again! No fucking way.
Just has to leave. Of course, Cass is the one who sends Ty to go do horrible driving missions. I can make him do my bidding now. Fight him. It has this weird effect of like flattening Shepard down to ultimately being like one of two possible people.
I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing with like any kind of morality system. I feel like.
Yeah. Like when I played Dragon Age Inquisition, like my first BioWare game, I felt like my quest outcomes were, weren't gonna like change the track of the story and like what was gonna happen like in a general like specific sense. But I did feel like I had a lot more authorship over like what my character would be like and like the nuances of their personality and like their goals with being Inquisitor. Because like in that game you can choose to be a like true believer in like your kind of like weird religious folk icon stat. What was all that shit floating around you?
What's up, well?
It's gone. And like you could like genuinely believe in your like religious status. You could be like a pragmatist or like an opportunist with like your new authority. You could be an egotist. You could be pro mage or not. There are like a bunch of tiny little ways you could express different opinions. And
I still need to finish Inquisition at some point.
Yeah. Every time I think about the game, I'm just like, man, I love it, but I would hate to play it again. Boring ass game, but really, really great role playing. But with like our recent Mass Effect playthrough, I felt like we had a very specific idea for like what Ariel Shepard would be like. That was a little underserved by the Paragon Renegade system. I feel like flattening him down to Paragon was a little dishonest. And
yeah,
like,
what's your take? What's Ariel Shepard like?
Ariel Shepard is a bit of like, I can see him being a bit of, I wouldn't say like an opportunist exactly, but definitely someone whose top priority isn't like the good of the galaxy all the time. He is often very selfish and very indignant. And he is like not afraid to let his distaste of the status quo be known. But like a Paragon playthrough in Mass Effect 1 kind of punishes that kind of outlook where it's like you have to be okay with following the chain of command and supporting the council even when they don't like you. But then a Paragon playthrough in Mass Effect 2 means something totally different, where it's like, now you're rewarded for following the internal moral compass and like whatever the right thing is to do. That was something that Steffi brought up a lot, actually, is that like what Paragon and Renegade mean across the series is not always very consistent.
Yeah, and like in Mass Effect 3, it becomes like maintaining the sanctity of like life and like humanity in the face of like overwhelming disaster and calamity.
And while
like
remaining
a good person, like in the face of hopelessness.
Yeah.
Hope from despair, one might say.
Which is honestly probably the most like powerful iteration of like the Paragon role. The Renegade. What the fuck's going on there?
The Renegade side in Mass Effect 3 is just like, we need to win the fucking war, and it doesn't matter how that happens.
Just like a shallow, just like a pragmatist, very callous. But I feel like, in like Mass Effect 2, Renegade is very like human nationalist.
Yeah. It's very pro-Cerberus.
And like if that inconsistency remained, but there was a different system, or if the system was in place and it was more consistent across the playthrough, I think it would be a bit more impactful. Because like there is something to like the idea of starting the game with a certain set of values and then like maintaining them across everything you experience. But I feel like that gets a little bit diluted with the way that's represented across the series.
And I think the issue really is just like the binary nature of the system, right? Because if there was like several different morality spokes,
like a reputation system, a la
exactly.
New Vegas.
Like yeah, exactly. Like New Vegas' reputation system is so good and like so nuanced. And like I imagine like a having like a almost like in like Metaphor or Persona, you have like these different like characteristics, and taken together they determine like what your character's morality would be. I think that would be a fun system.
Yeah, or like mapping them onto like some like specific kind of ideology would be fascinating. Kind of Disco Elysium like.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, I brought up like the reputation system in my post, how it's like, if there was enough time to cut the karma meter, maybe the reputation system would have been even more robust, which would have been great. Yeah. And it's kind of
Dennis!
Hey, motherfucker, what do you want?
What are you doing out here? I've got to run another errand for that slave driver, Cass.
That is accurate. That's how I describe him.
Going for a little stroll, but now
slave rat.
He did call me a slave rat.
It might be a bit too dangerous, Dennis. Oh, don't worry about
you, Dennis.
little old me, Ty. I never go for a stroll without my bazooka.
Dude.
Important lesson. That was an important lesson to learn, Dennis. He's awesome. In a way, I think that is kind of like a leg up that Dragon Age has on Mass Effect, because Dragon Age is like, you know, Dragon Age never has a morality system, but it does have like a different different basis on what it judges as like a good or evil or amoral playthrough, and having different protagonists for each of those makes that inconsistency feel a little less glaring. Having it all be Shepard in Mass Effect definitely brings the problems with the Renegade Paragon system into sharper relief.
One thing I think could be fun, like I know you've mentioned wanting to do a Dragon Age playthrough, and I have as well, and I've been thinking like it might be fun to do it like both of us do one like in parallel. Like to see like the different choices we make and the different world states we end up with.
Oh yeah,
I'll turn
Yeah,
that
one
You
thing-
should do it. I love
into a
parallel play.
landslide victory for bush rescue.
Fuck,
So,
we do love parallel
here's-
play, that's the thing.
Here's the problem with that is that like if we both stream it, we're gonna get really tired of seeing the same quest in Mass Effect like multiple times a week. Or I'm sorry.
I am gonna
Dragon
go.
Age.
My eyes are gonna glaze over after 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little rough. So, I like where your head is at.
It's something we want.
Yeah.
Did he just say get some?
Yeah. Because that was something I really liked about Cyberpunk, actually. It was like seeing where like our like quest resolution choices ended. We had like the same ending, but there were like a couple of smaller things where I would have like a different idea about what to do than you did.
Yeah, like that's another one like I'd love to get on stream because like I've got a very fun idea of like a way to do a Cyberpunk playthrough that would be very.
Don't worry about it, mate. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, I feel like we both had
What the fuck am I supposed to do here?
Just run.
Is there a button on the other side, or?
You congratulations, you avoided the bikini bottom device. Oh fuck, they got another one. Shit. Okay, so I think there'd be a. It's still functioning, right? I can hear the whirring noise.
Oh, yep. Dennis is through.
Oh! Yay! He could have destroyed it with his bazooka. Definitely went with very humanistic, like priorities.
What was that?
Just like in Cyberpunk, we both did very like humanistic, like anti-corp priorities.
Yeah. I've been thinking like if I stream it, that I do like a very corpo kind of character.
That's how I want to go back to Baldur's Gate in a way. I'm really curious about like a, if not evil playthrough, then at least like a pragmatic one, where I'm like more willing to sell out my friends and just like seek out the quickest path to reward. I think about
Where are you
recent
going?
I think about a recent bank robbery and how things would work out if I just lead into that for the entire time.
This was just fun. Hey!
Yeah!
Can we have more 3D platforming in this 3D platformer, please?
It's really weird every time this game decides to be good. I don't like how that lava looks. It just looks like cherry slushy. Cherry slushy.
I want to sip this lava while I'm watching.
While you're watching what?
A movie.
While watching a movie.
I'm lying. I do not get drinks at movie theaters.
Yeah?
What about the
Yeah,
draft?
I don't want to even risk having to go to the bathroom during the movie.
I've gotten really... I was like telling this up when we... oh god, Jordan, you and I were on a voice channel doing something recently. I forget what. But I ended up... Okay. But I tell you that I've seen like 9 movies in the theater this year.
You did say that, yeah.
Which, I don't know if it's an all-time record for me, but it might be. You know, not once have I had to like get up and go to the bathroom for any movie. Most of the time, I haven't had to piss till I got home. I've gotten really good at this.
I don't know, maybe it's just because I drink a lot of water. Like, I don't want to even have to think about, like, I don't want to be distracted, like, even momentarily in a movie theater, like, shit, I gotta go to the bathroom soon.
What about when you go to the
Because that
draft
would
house?
derail my enjoyment of everything. What?
Or the draft house?
I could not tell you the last time I ordered a meal at the house. Genuinely, I do not remember the last time I, like, actually...
Really?
Really.
The last time I had to get up and piss during a movie was when Dot and I watched Killers of the Flower Moon, which is a real test, you know, probably the longest movie I've seen in theaters.
There it is! Where?
And the one that I missed
Take him down!
was very sad. It was a lot of Brendan Fraser
supposed to
going
retrieve
crazy.
the device, not blow it up.
Oh, yes! Silly me! I can get a little bit excited. But how are you going to get it?
I love this
It's
little faggot.
underwater.
I guess I'm going for a swim.
This year was the first time I've been to the movie theater since 2018. Kind of missed the experience. Oh, wait, Ace, did you mention in my chat what you saw? I remember you said something like this. I'm also glad you did. Someone in my inbox said that they went and saw I Love Boosters because of all my posts about it. Oh, it was Sheep Detectives. I heard that Sheep Detectives was really good. I
heard that was a very good movie.
I almost saw that with my mom last week, but our timing didn't line up, which is very sad. They remind... I get the impression that I'm going to like them because of like my Paddington 2 brain. So yeah, it's probably going to be good. But yeah, it was... I'm just happy that I got to get someone to go to the movies this year who otherwise wouldn't have. Great subtitles. Oh, hey, it's the Mantis Shrimp. So what you gotta do, you gotta go full throttle, and you gotta get a line going, with, what's her name's hair, yeah, and then that's how you beat the Mantis Shrimp. Don't let this thing fuse.
I genuinely don't know how I'm supposed to damage it.
Yeah, without Okra around, it's gonna be a little difficult.
Alright.
It looks exactly like that fucking episode. Right?
Yeah, but they were more concerned with Nessie than they were with the Mantis Shrimp. The Mantis Shrimp turned out to be a cool dude.
Mantis Shrimp did turn out to be a cool dude.
And his kid is so cute.
Yeah.
Isn't Chiquitita adorable?
Chiquitita! I still haven't finished season 2 of that. I gotta get back in.
Oh, you need to.
I know. I love
there is a kaiju
so
battle.
Of course there is. Of course there's a kaiju battle.
I love the hand-holding scene in season 2.
Oh, it is the cutest shit ever.
Yeah.
When I reviewed that season, I said something to the effect of like my teeth felt loose watching that scene.
Don really restored the love for anime that had been dormant in my brain for so long.
Well done, Ty! I certainly couldn't have kept my mouth shut for that long. I'll get it delivered to Cass for you.
Thanks, but be careful with that. We don't know what it is.
G'day, mate. The Redback gang just called. Turns out they aren't kids after all. Anyways, they want to challenge you to a demolition derby. Sounds like a waste of time to me. If you beat them, I wonder if they'll become the Red Face Gang. Red Face Gang.
What's great is, like, especially towards the end of the second season, you realize that Dandadan's like pacing and like the expansion of the central cast is basically like that of a JRPG, like Persona.
Yeah, it kind of is.
They make a friend, you know, the friend, like, you know, awakens to this new ability that helps them in their, you know, core overall fight, and, you know, it just keeps going from there.
The awakening to their power is synonymous with their growth as a character.
Yeah. So I just want to read this because this is part of my review of the second season. I know I've been cagey before in describing much of what actually happens in Dandadan, and my reasoning is twofold. One, the series works best if you're 100% along for the ride, and two, if you aren't already familiar with it, you're not going to believe at least half of it, even if I tell you. A cult that worships a suicide-inducing Mongolian deathworm, a heavy metal exorcism fronted by Dragon Force's lead singer, a life-or-death battle against a litany of Great Western composers, a Minecraft alien, and a kaiju fighting a Buddha Megazord are just a few of the things that happened this season. I'm not interesting enough to come up with this shit. That's all Yuki no Butatsu.
It's just so good.
It continues to be wacky. Like, I follow the manga weekly. It got wacky.
It really pleases me that Like, I love.
Ahoy there,
What the fuck is this?
If there are things ye can't find, then Parrotbeard's treasure chest will give ye peace of mind.
What if you had a little human on his shoulder?
I'll give ye a peek of a treasure map that'll show ye what ye
I hate that. I don't know why.
are. See you on the 7 seas.
I'm sorry, Scarlett. What were you saying about Done?
I was just saying that, like, I was ruminating on this the other day. I just really love what we do. I just really like that. What started out as, like, you know, we're just gonna, like, kind of cross-pollinate our interests, like, get each other into shit, has turned into, like, such a fun exploration of shit that I would have no reason to check out otherwise.
Yeah.
Which is also, like, the awards and everything, like, that's all good stuff, but generally introduced me to a lot of new stuff, and I think the biggest thing is it has gotten me to be way less of a hater.
Well, I wouldn't say less of a hater, like more discerning.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think simultaneously more discerning and more willing to give certain things a chance.
Totally, yeah.
For sure.
Because, like, I was definitely being a hater for a good chunk of Summer Games. Because, like, you know, y'all were salivating over, you know, this one cyberpunky futuristic game. I'm like, this stinks of Stellar Blade.
And then you were right. Oh, that made me so mad. That made me so fucking mad.
By the way, it's already come out that they were using AI in development.
God damn it.
Of course. Like I liked the idea of like a cyberpunk Hong Kong kung fu movie. But that's a fun idea.
Cool. Yeah.
That's a fun concept.
Yeah, it was the character design and the combat looked unnervingly familiar.
I hadn't watched enough Stellar Blade
because I'm one of like 3 people who hasn't played the game but has seen what the gameplay looks like. Because people who play the game they don't post the fucking gameplay. They talk about you know how gooned out the protagonist is.
See, I told you he'd come.
Will.
It was reading. Yeah, you remember? I was getting Pragmata off of it.
In our demolition.
No, that was the aesthetic that I was trying to place. Like I just saw something just like this.
Like I remember when we were when Pragmata was getting attention, and we were talking about like whether to put it on up or anything. I was like, this game kind of just makes my tummy hurt. I don't want to look at it.
And like
the city design, y'all were all over that shit. And like, I get it. You know, you are both cyberpunk lovers. I'm still yet to play it. I love the Edge Runners. But like, I don't know. Some about it just like doesn't really call to me as like this is something I want to spend my money on and play right away.
Yeah. Like the worst part about Pragmata in particular is that like I do want like I hope that the paradigm around like how people talk about the game shifts to where like I feel better about playing it. It's like I want to see what everyone like the people who view it as like an actually good game. I want to see the same things that they do, but all I see right now, unfortunately, is an over-designed Death Stranding that titillates the worst people who have ever lived.
And to be fair, those people have that chatter has died down and they've moved on to their next thing, whatever that might be. So, like, whoever talks about it from here on out is almost certainly going to actually be addressing the game on its own.
Okay, that gives me some optimism.
Which is fair. We have the summer to like to kind of let that cool off and disappear from our memories.
Yeah, maybe we can revisit it and have some different takes. I'd love to. But yeah, just the initial the launch and the atmosphere around that. There's like people who I respect whose opinions that I like value who like have been streaming and liking the game.
My problem with it is that the kid looks like the animatronic baby from Twilight.
It's a very uncanny baby.
Yeah,
it's very uncanny.
It's pretty uncanny, baby. And like the thing is, I don't even know like how controversial this is amongst us, but it's like, you know, I don't want to like do any moralization when it comes to like how people talk about the pragmatic kid. You know, that feels, well, I'm missing the word right now. Doesn't feel very useful
See you at
to
the
me.
finish line!
Right, and I think judging the game based on the conversation around it rather than, like I said, on its own merits is unfair to the game, and I think gives a little bit too much daylight to those people than they deserve,
Yeah, totally.
compared to what they deserve. But I understand that, you know, at the same time, like, you know, this is something we're trying to promote, and like we don't want to invite that kind of attention to it.
Yeah.
So it is a bit of a third rail.
I am glad we stood our ground at Claire Obscure. I'm very proud of how we stuck to that. Speaking of summer games, not to bring up Resident Evil constantly during this stream, but oh boy, Resident Evil Veronica, I'm very interested in how that's gonna go. I mentioned it earlier in the stream. Can I give a quick like spark notes on the problems with the original Code Veronica game?
You gave us a bit of it when you caught on that they were remaking.
Yeah, and I was there, and you did your big thing.
Well, that wasn't like that's not like the
Jesus Christ.
thing with Code. There's actually more wrong with the game than just that from like a game design perspective. It's like, besides being like a little offensive, the game is also sadly not very good. Let's see. There's there's like three major like things that people bring up when they talk about Code Veronica, besides the weird transphobia incest twins. So the early Resident Evil games, when they had static camera angles and tank controls, the way that they achieved their environmental design was the active characters and items would be rendered in active 3D, but the environments were all pre-rendered, which is why they had like that fixed angle perspective. So that's how like they got them to look so lush, and so like the remake of Resident Evil 1 and 0 had a more evolved version of this, where on newer hardware they would like have more dynamic lighting look to them and be a bit more painterly. Code Veronica, however... Oh, hey, you did it!
I guess I won.
Nice, good job.
What? Did that not
Sorry, real quick, I just want to shout out how like the Twitter AI's auto translation sometimes gets it hilariously wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the Tomodachi Life from Korean posters is one thing, but this one I just saw from a Japanese Persona fan artist that I follow. Really cute drawing I saw of Hulkenberg. And it translated to Doodle of Kevin Magnuson.
What?
It's impossible to get that wrong. Literally, it says in katakana, Horuken Berugo.
Kevin Magnuson?
Kevin Magnuson. I'm like, who the fuck is Kevin Magnuson?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so beautiful.
I still love that one Portuguese post that was like, I love to furiously masturbate on your airplanes, or something like that.
Look, the overproliferation of AI has been a pretty negative, like, phenomenon for society, but it can give you some really funny shit. Oh, that's just awesome.
Do you know what it was translating the title of Tomodachi Life from Korean into English?
I know something. I can't remember what it was.
What are you doing, Carlos?
I told you he'd come crawling back. I knew he couldn't.
Oh, that's horrible.
What
was it again?
Things?
Want me to say it again?
These are my pharaohs.
Stepmom porn.
Yeah.
They're in training. Get a good look, Ty. They'll be watching you and you may not get another opportunity if you fail my new battle arena.
So, okay, so back to Resident Evil. So, Code Veronica.
How often do you say this?
Like every day. So, Code Veronica decided to, it was being made on new hardware than the PS1. So it was like, okay, let's try and show off a little. Let's flex. So instead of doing this like pre-render trick, it rendered everything in active 3D. The environments, the characters, all the shit. Now, this was still in an era where it just wasn't gonna look all that great. So it ends up looking very flat, very gray most of the time. A lot of the core personality to the series kind of gets lost in the visuals that way. So now we're in this new era where just games look better than they ever have. So based on the trailers, game looks really good. Looks like a Resident Evil game. That problem is gone. The other big problem about one of the other there's like two other major set pieces that have there's like generally very, very poor balancing issues in the original Code Veronica. The way that it works is actually most similar to the way that it handles its two protagonists, Chris and Claire Redfield, is actually most similar to Resident Evil 9, where like you'll play as one of the characters and then you'll briefly pivot to the other, often having them go in the same environment. I mean, there's not like we are now playing Grace style versus Leon style going on. It's just like the two of them have like the two of them go through the same place and like have like a shared inventory. The problem is, if you're playing as Claire and you're about to swap to Chris, what happens is, when that swap happens, everything that is currently in Claire's inventory and not in the shared item box, Chris just will not have access to.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's really bad. So you have to like basically be constantly aware of like when the character shifts are about to happen, and then pause, go to the item box, give Chris an entire arsenal of your shit. So then when you swap to Chris, the game is actually playable. There are several other weird inventory things like that. There's this one puzzle where there's like a fire extinguisher that you need for a puzzle, and if you save it in your item box, you can then later use it to get the Magnum. Basically what the Requiem weapon is in Resident Evil 9, like a super-powered handgun that like nukes bosses. So you can just discard the fire extinguisher and get some cool like grenade ammo, because the game does not communicate that you'll need it later at all. So you'll realize that like hours later in the game, you've soft-locked yourself out of an easy solution to fighting the bosses because you threw away a fire extinguisher, which of course you would do that. You're not going to need it very much. It's not like a usual Resident Evil puzzle item where it's like a specific like jewel scarab that is obviously a key for something later. There are also, besides that, really, really bad bosses in Resident Evil Code Veronica. There's this really infamous one that takes place on a plane where you're in like a plane hangar, right? It's like cargo, there's like a ramp. And there's like a super-powered zombie, kind of like Mr. X, who's trying to fight you. And you can either shoot him normal style and just starve a bunch of your ammo, or you can like repeatedly drop a crate and bap him against the box to get him to fall off the side. And trying to get it to land is very finicky. And if you can't do that, you basically just like use up all of your ammo stores just on this one dude, and then you're going into the entire second half of the game with an extremely disadvantaged inventory.
Yay!
There's shit like this constantly in the original game.
Where's the fucking enemy?
Dorothy, that is an amazing question. What the fuck? I got so wrapped up that I... Where? What? It's not on the...
two more!
It's not on the platform that you're just in? It's not, like, up there?
No!
What? This is stupid. What the fuck? So, the remakes of Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 were like taking really good games and then updating them to a modern style of presentation with new level design quirks and better script work and voice acting. Resident Evil Veronica is just going to be taking a really awkward and bad Resident Evil game and making it actually playable. And then there's all the transphobic incest twin stuff that will hopefully get updated in the script. So, I'm very excited for this one. It's also going to be cool to just see more Claire Redfield. She's a generally very underutilized character. She's in the movies.
In the movies.
She's in the Paul W.S. Anderson movies.
Isn't she like the main character?
No. The main character of those movies is OC named Alice. She isn't in the original games. And the story of those movies has like nothing to do with the games at all. Umbrella exists, Wesker is there, and he's doing Wesker things.
Oh, thank God Wesker is there.
What's your beef
how much
with
I love
Wesker? What is your beef with Wesker, besides the fact that I like him?
I don't like blonde people.
Okay, I accept this.
Except for Ryuji and On.
I was gonna say, I'm telling On. Oh, so you hate Aegis, got it.
I love Aegis.
I don't know, Dorothy. I doubt your commitment to Aegis after this information.
Well, Aegis isn't really a blonde person. She's a blonde
robot. So you don't think she's a person, huh?
Oh, okay. So her whole character arc happened for nothing. Got it.
Okay. Thanks, Dorothy.
So you hate Genji. Got it.
Who?
Denji.
I beat the shit out of Denji.
I mean, Death Battle just confirmed that Yuji Itadori couldn't beat the shit out of Denji, so good luck with that.
Well, Jordan, you forgot that Dorothy's different.
You did forget that I'm different.
Different can also mean worse.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Trust me. It was so funny when Final Fantasy VII Revelation was announced also, and I saw Lilith posting, oh, Revelation looks really great, but they got the whole party and everything, but where's Aerith? Why isn't she showing up?
Oh, was she sleeping or something?
She's camera shy.
He's taking a little break.
She's taking a little nap. She's a sleepy little baby. If there's any game series that I feel like the worst about procrastinating on, it probably is the Final Fantasy VII Remake series.
Yeah, I played a couple hours of Remake.
I need to play Rebirth. I really liked Remake.
Remake is so good. Like, I talk so much shit about how great the Resident Evil remakes are, but I think FF7 ones are like on another level.
Never you mind, Ty. Every time we're beaten,
Playing FF7 Remake feels like you're playing the version of Final Fantasy VII that everyone's nostalgic for.
Well, you're gonna be really smart by the time I'm done with you.
Like, in everyone's memory, Midgar is like such a bigger place than it is, and it's way more fleshed out.
Time at the reactor cores.
And it just isn't
I think this is
in the way that people talk about it.
To take out Cass for good. Oh, never mind. Could you and Sly go and sort out the cores for me?
And I honestly still know, like, criminally little about Rebirth. Just, like, how it actually is as a game.
I gotta pick it up again.
I am excited for Revelations having a job system. That's gonna be cool.
I mean, I've had fun with the job system in Bravely Default, which I also need to get back into.
Honestly, playing that series and then playing Revelation is probably what's gonna finally get me to play Metaphor Refantasio.
Just play Metaphor Refantasio.
No.
You have time.
No. It's not that simple.
Why not?
Because it's not that simple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you didn't think about that.
But it has Juna and Yufa in it, whom Dot hates apparently. They're both blonde.
No, I love Yufa! No!
I love Yufa.
I love Yufa, my Welsh queen.
My
three-eyed Welsh queen.
Can I say something brave?
Hey.
I want HRT that'll make me look like Juna.
Yeah.
I love her. She's so pretty.
She is pretty.
Yeah. Her hair looks like it would taste like cotton candy if you took a bite out of it.
Yeah.
Ty!
I also like Hulkenberg big ass
Shazza
ears.
sees that. See you, Ty.
So I've heard. The question is,
I love that Hulkenberg is just kind of a loser.
Yeah, no, just sucks.
I need a T-shirt that says "I heart love interests with Welsh accents."
You might be the only person alive who owns a shirt like that.
Well, between Yufa and Marin.
I wonder what would happen if we accidentally flew this thing through Cass's house.
Well, then his
We'd
house
have
would be
another mess
destroyed.
to clean up for Cass. I'd rather keep humouring him. At least until we find Shazza.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just get in there and sort it out.
What would you guys say is your least favorite system in Fire Emblem Three Houses? System? Yeah, like system or mechanic or whatever. We'll connect earlier.
I don't know. I feel like there's so much going on in Fire Emblem in general that I am still yet to fully explore. That like there are definitely battle mechanics in particular that I just don't take that much advantage of in Three Houses, and it is very different from the rest of the series gameplay wise.
Yeah,
but stuff like gambits, or like especially when they use like support from nearby allies. Like that's not something I take advantage of too often, I feel.
Okay.
And there's a lot of frankly extraneous shit around around the cathedral, around the monastery.
Yeah,
they threw in like the sauna as DLC. It's like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing here.
I think all that does is just build bond.
I think so. Like, there's items with like permanent stat buffs, which like in a lot of other Fire Emblem games, like that shit can actually be crucial. But I don't know, the way that the class system in Three Houses is set up and quote unquote balanced, it's very much like an anybody can be anything kind of game.
Yeah.
Which is not the case for a lot of the rest of the series.
Right.
Anyway, the answer is the ability to romance Raya.
She got that cake though.
Yeah, no, I'm mostly joking. I understand. She's hot as fuck.
She is kind of hot. Is the thing. Like if she wasn't like the Pope or whatever, it would be a lot hotter for her to be all creepy. But unfortunately, she's the Pope, so it doesn't really advantage me.
It's like I like that like she's still incredibly deranged from like millennia, and and is like not exactly human and all this other stuff. But then there's the problems.
Fuck, I forgot about the problems.
Forgot about the problems.
You're that ass though. You've always been more focused on the issues, is the thing about you.
And like, to be fair, some of the issues are hot, but
this is like not fun.
There's like nothing happening right now. This is really interesting. This game has like this really weird trend where like there will be just like so much shit happening that you can barely process whatever's going on. And then it'll just get extremely monotonous and boring. This game's got a couple different kinds of being bad going on. It's never the same flavor of bullshit. You gotta give it that.
Hi guys. What are y'all doing down here? Oh, stop it.
Oh.
Okay. Jesus!
Beating your ass.
I guess I'm not gonna do that again.
Another a little minor nitpick of a game that Jordan and I really love. I've mentioned this a couple of times. I really hate the map and control. I really don't.
That's fair.
I really don't like it.
I really hate the map in Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor. It's not good.
You love the map in Fire Emblem Three Houses. You made us look at that thing a lot.
I love the map in Three Houses.
It's less to do with like the specific map UI and control, I think. It's more just like I feel like it's a really awkward compromise between just like having a normal minimap and like quest marker. It's like I get the impulse to not want to have those things. I think it's a fine choice to not have like a constant UI icon constantly populating the like bottom left corner of your screen. Or to not rely on like the dead space line telling you exactly where to go. But I do find myself like having to stop and open up that map constantly, and even then I can't really read it and tell where I'm supposed to go.
Oh, we can't forget about the greatest video game map of all time. Everyone say it with me. 1,000 times resist.
1,000 times resist! There was a version of that game that released without a map. Could you imagine trying to get around that fucking place with no map at all?
Imagine playing an early build of that game, hearing the devs go, "Hey, we heard you want a map. Here you go, motherfuckers," and getting that crayon monstrosity.
Honestly, I would take back all complaints. I'd be like, okay, you know what? Power move.
Like, okay, you know what? They got a sense of humor. Good for them.
Yeah. It is hilarious. They keep making like fucking they keep putting videos on YouTube Shorts about like how easily lost people get in their own game. Oh man. I was trying to show Terra like that 1,000 times resist a little bit last year, and have to like the amount of times I have to like pause my sessions to figure out where the fuck I was supposed to go. Not ideal.
Oh, good lord. This sucks!
It's
the same spot every time!
Come on, you got this! You got this!
Yes!
Yeah!
Alright, here we go again.
I was like, oh, I guess I just can't reach there. No! This game just sucks!
The game is just kind of bad.
Gah!
That was really funny.
Fuck me. 1 of 6.
Did it.
Fuck me. Now what do I do for the rest of them? Okay.
Maybe the answer's in the science facts menu. Oh god.
Fuck me.
I really wasn't joking when I said how brave you were being playing this. I'm really, really glad that this is you and not me right now. I hope that's I hope this is a safe place and I can say that.
Oh.
Oh dear.
I did mention when we started this is the one I didn't like, right?
Once or twice.
Oh my god. want to go back and save Dennis. Send me back to save Dennis.
Where's Dennis?
I could take it all back.
We never knew how good we had it.
We never knew. Is this the same environment that you got stuck in earlier with the mech puzzle? No, it's not quite the same.
It's the same environment as the previous mech level.
Oh my god.
It's the same map. Oh, hello.
So they're just making you do the same puzzle in the same environment.
It's a different puzzle.
It's the same fundamental puzzle. It has a different solution, but it's the same puzzle. And just the mech that handles much worse.
That's
This thing is really is such a marvelous device. Wish it was in any other game.
It's a miraculous invention.
Yeah.
Oh, out of the water, are we?
Ah.
Get back in there.
Finally, something to fucking do.
Let's see how you like it, fuckers. I'm not using any of my weapons, I'm just beating them to death.
Oh god, it says I have a timer, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I accidentally pressed the button while I was beating one of them to death.
Yeah.
Still sounds like an iPhone alarm.
I hate it. I hate it! What's the... Okay.
Okay.
Yay! Here you only got 2 more left. You got this.
What? Where do we go for the... Oh.
Whee!
Okay, I just shouldn't aim. I just shouldn't aim.
And why let you aim? Why would they let you do this?
I think I might call it out for this mission. This has been dreadful.
Jesus Christ. God, I'm sorry, Dorothy. You don't have to do that. Like, maybe like an hour under time and calling it that barely happens to you. Like even in Persona 4, we've had some like really miserable experiences with like the storytelling. It's like you kept playing if there was time usually. Yeah, no, this is pretty foul.
Okay, so I've learned my lesson. I'm not gonna aim.
Yeah,
just let it happen.
Just let her in.
Just like sex.
You know, I was thinking that, but I'm glad you were brave enough to say it. Just like sex.
Shoot and rope, just like sex.
Now we're talking.
Platforms like blocking your path? You gotta go further away? Because your like grab distance was pretty insane with that other one earlier. God, what did you say? Hey, well, looks like you can aim.
That's the last one. The reactors are the right temperature again.
Thank
hope
God.
Cass appreciates what we're doing for him.
I don't even care what Cass thinks. Just need to get Shazza back.
Those redbacks are begging for you to thrash them in their little demolition derby. Could be fun, or you could be seriously injured.
I don't like this game very much. Well, I'm glad you're smiling, Ty. He's having a great time.
Someone has to be. Yeah, this one's pretty rough.
Really, like, it sucks thinking this was the last, like, Thai 3D platformer.
Yeah. Like, in general, like, we wouldn't be getting more of this kind of game for a little while.
Yeah. Partially because of stuff like this. Just stuff that wasn't very good.
It's sad.
Like, when this game chooses to be a 3D platformer, it's a good 3D platformer. It's fun. Like, Thai 1 and 2 are really fun. Like, in this game I have to slog through a bunch of unrelated horseshit that is completely, like, disconnected from the stuff that I like about 3D platformers. I have to do the fucking kart races. I have to do the fucking plane flights. I have to do the fucking robot fights. I have to run around activating generators with a robot. That's not what I'm playing this game for.
I think the genuine minority of this part of this session was actually doing like traditional 3D platforming.
We had that one mission with Dennis, and that was really fun.
And it was like actually good.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back to this game in a couple weeks, most likely. It's possible we'll finish that next time. Like, these games are not very long. It really depends on how much bullshit they choose to throw at us.
Yup.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a little early today. Scarlett, do you have anything else for us to raid out to?
Let me check. Alex is still alive. Alexandria is fully. Head over there. Extremely easy choice.
Is it Alexandria's Folly, all one word?
Yes.
All right. We will be back on Wednesday with more Persona 4. I've ordered a game to replace me and Jordan's little Monday Power Hour. Now that we're not doing 100 line anymore. So we'll be starting that pretty soon. For now, catch us on Wednesday and on Friday on Scarlett's channel for the penultimate episode of Baldur's Gate 3. Until next time, this has been Radio Free Dairy. Good night and good luck.